hell is it? Malt?
Like
liquor?
this one is
That's
vodka.
vodka. That must be malt.
Malt makes me think of beers. All right.
Okay.
All right, let's do just one more audio check here because now we're settling in.
Testing.
Hello, hello.
All right, good. I hear you
We
guys
are on episode 7-ish. 7-ish. 7-ish.
7.25. Got my foot caught up. All right. Holy. Ooh.
That was
Crisp.
That sounded crisp right
I
there in
hear
the
you.
ear. Right in my ear hole. All right. Now I don't need any. Okay. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Cheerio.
Cheerio.
What a month it's been.
Hello. Yes, indeed. It's been the crazy month of May. Oh, my goodness.
Where to start?
Oh, God. I feel like so much has happened this month. It's been one just giant blur. Like, I don't even remember which weekend was which anymore. We had quite a... Yeah. Because we definitely started off really strong going right into the Ren Fair. That was like the biggest hoorah. It was even crazy getting up to that point because of the workshop stuff.
Yep.
We were just so busy with the workshop stuff that it became its own. Real quick. All right, so yeah, no, it was hectic because the workshop was already a very busy event. Then that led right over to the beginning of May, which Sleepy Hollow Ren Fair started. And then the second week, that was our big Ren Fair get together. Man, was that fun! Like, dude,
I had a lot of fun.
I had
for sure.
4 bottles of mead.
I had 4 plus 1 that was donated to me for safekeeping. Did they ever come back for
He
it?
kept it
No.
really safe in his
I kept
belly.
it really safe in my my belly, but it was one hell of a time. So we, Ashley, now we only went for the second and third weekend of Sleepy Hollow this year. For the first time ever, they've decided to do 3 weekends back to back to back in the spring, and so May started off fast. It was already the very first weekend was Ren Fair weekend. The first
We had a
and second,
game
or the
night,
second
I
and
think,
third.
on the. We had a game night, I think, the first weekend, or something was going on the first. I don't remember anymore. That's how busy it
I
was.
know, it's been a long
But
time.
then
It's all blending in.
we also had a Ren Fair workshop, like just a pre Ren Fair day, just so people can do a little bit more stuff. And that actually ended up being a very busy day as well.
Yeah.
I remember there was a Sibo Sindri's shop opened up too.
Was that the first appearance of SIBO?
Yeah, at the very end of last month, and that was kind of like building up, kind of like
Yes.
getting the hype around the Ren Fair stuff, and that was fun. You guys weren't there for that one.
Yeah, but what's that guy all about? Tell us a little bit about him. You met him, right?
Yeah, the guy, he's a pretty cool guy. Looks well traveled, handsome.
He's cool? He's handsome? Yeah.
He's so handsome and smart and funny, well traveled.
Very interesting stories.
Stories galore.
I want to be like him.
Most interesting sundries you've ever seen.
Yeah, and I got really cool donations from very cool people. A whole box I totally forgot to buy.
Yeah, I didn't see your donations
It was
though.
literally sitting on the backside box right there.
Oh
in front of me.
dang!
And I totally forgot. Like, it was just so much stuff.
You had
Next
plenty.
time.
You had plenty.
Next time, SIBO. Next
Yeah.
time. It's all good. It's okay. We're not offended whatsoever.
So
Speak for yourself.
let's see if we can't recap as much as we can from the Ren Fair day, if we can.
Ooh,
Because there was a lot of people that were there with us, but then I think there was a good handful of people that either were not there or were able to join us here and there as they could. We all gathered around roughly noon.
On that second weekend, the one where
Yeah,
we
the main
planned-
weekend.
the main
Yeah, May
weekend
9th, I
where
remember.
the whole
May 9th,
Tipsy
yeah.
Tavern crew decided it'll be the 9th of May. We're all gonna go out there. We're gonna do the foresty theme, which I think a good majority of people did it. You know,
Yeah.
maybe 80% of us.
It's a good
went with
theme
the
that you could really like go all out or just kind of touch on. So that was good.
You know, obviously it wasn't required, but it was still awesome to see people
Yeah, it was
do
fun.
it.
Yeah,
It was
our
really
whole entire crew, everybody dressed up in some way.
Yes.
So even if it wasn't forest themed, it was still great to just see
Ren
people
Fair
dress-
attire.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we were actually still sober enough to get a great group picture.
Lots of good
It's one of the best
Twice.
pics. Yeah,
Twice.
It was a great picture.
Great
I was like,
pics.
this is awesome.
Oh, we also had a very great donation of a giant flag that was representing us everywhere we went. Everybody was holding on to it at some point and walking around.
It was awesome.
And if you guys saw in the Discord, other people had videos of us walking around with the flag.
Yeah, I
There
just
was a
saw
TikTok
that.
I saw
of
that.
it. I don't
I
know.
saw Austin walk around.
Yeah, in the Pirates Parade or something.
I don't know if-
No,
I don't know if
yeah.
you
It was
saw
in the
us.
pirate parade too,
Is that-
actually.
okay.
I think Allie was the one holding in the pirate
Okay.
parade.
We were in the Ren Fair subreddit.
Oh,
You
no
know,
way,
we're
really?
posted there.
Oh,
Yeah,
by,
didn't see
by
that.
who posted?
I don't know. Someone did, but it got a lot of views, a lot of likes. People were like talking about it. Like there was other people that had reached out and been like, "Hey, I'm also from the Des Moines area. Like, what's this all about? What are you guys all about?" And I told them like, "Hey, check out the Discord. We're just a bunch of very cool people, nerds."
The coolest
So
nerd.
good job to Ozzy on the flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think that was the busiest Ren Fair I can recall at Sleepy Hollow. It seemed so much
When we
busier than
pulled
the other years.
in, we were like, we are parked as far as you possibly can
Same,
be.
same.
So that's how we know it's going to be a wild one.
Oh yeah.
Year after year,
Packed.
the Ren Fairs are becoming this awesome thing that people are going. Like, I even know people from like my high school or like college or everything. I
Yes.
see them posting that they're always attending Ren Fairs in their part of the world. You know, I think Ren Fairs
Which
have
is
taken
gross.
over like
really is.
the
Yes.
Comic-Con scene or whatever that is.
Yeah.
But like people love Ren Fairs, and it's a blast. I recommend it to anyone.
We should also talk about our little trinkets that we made the
Mm.
night before. We did a last minute Ren Fair workshop here at the tavern the night before, and we made
Oh, yes.
scrolls.
Totally
We
forgot.
had these little letters of invitation that you guys made, I don't know, a long time ago when you first started this thing.
Yeah.
And we wrapped them up
Totally
and
forgot about
we tied them in twine, and some of them had little key trinkets in them, but instead of passing out traditional trinkets, we passed those out to a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And that next couple days, we saw a lot
our
of people
numbers
trickling
grow.
into the
Discord.
Discord.
We hit 200. We hit a milestone.
200, heck yes.
Yeah, with everything that's going on, word of mouth, and those things were so clever. And I love the little leather strip on there.
Yeah.
Actually,
Making them look official.
yeah, some of the well-known people in the circuit, like the Witcher guy.
Yeah.
Actually, I did a podcast interview with him.
Yeah, we
Yes.
listened to
Yeah,
that.
and then I gave him the scroll too. So yeah, he was like, "Oh hell yeah!" But he didn't join the server. But he was a busy guy.
He's a busy guy. That's right.
he
He,
might
hasn't
not-
looked at it yet.
Yeah, he
He's,
probably hasn't seen the invitation.
It's still in his pocket. He just hasn't taken it out.
Probably.
You know.
But
We'll
yeah,
we'll see him soon. Don't worry.
yeah. Oh man, did you guys get anything good at the Ren Fair this year?
You got a ring.
I got a ring. The ring. So like I bought this on the 9th. You know, the night that I was behaving and doing very well. It was a very it was like a what like over
resin,
$100
yeah.
resin ring.
It was
you
really
know,
cool.
from like this vendor that we really like. And we see him every year, so like I'm obligated to get something from them.
Obligated.
It was like a foresty themed ring, so and I was already like that was the whole getup, you know. So it matched the theme very well. And I was like, I gotta get this. This is a perfect ring. Well, the next morning I found out I was like, it's gone. Ring's
Oh,
missing.
no.
Could
Can't
not find
anywhere.
it.
Thing's gone. Just like you know,
Devastating.
whatever happened after the Red Fair and whatever, you know, we'll get to the after party Red Fair shenanigans.
But no, you lost it
Whatever happened,
before.
lost it.
Before you went
No
out.
clue.
Okay, well, you found it
Well, I ended up freaking finding it.
in my car.
Okay.
Like a week later, you
Yeah.
found it in my
For
car.
like a whole week, I was
But he
freaking
was devastated.
Like I remember like I had these dreams, like I had like a nightmare. It's like oh, I lost the ring.
When
I
we
can't
got
believe I
home,
lost the ring.
Ozzy had gotten his makeup done at the fair, so
Oh, that was a great.
I was helping him remove his makeup and everything when we got home, and I was like, your ring is gone. I knew it when I was like, you lost this ring, because we took off all of his rings, and it was gone.
Yep, I do that
It
thing
was,
too.
it was a week of feeling terrible.
And I bought books, of course.
You bought books.
Yeah.
If you made eye contact.
If I
actually
make eye
did this.
contact with an author, I always buy their book.
Oh,
But I had
is that
bought.
like a hard rule?
It's
or is
like
that- or is that just
I have a
something you love doing?
weakness.
Oh, okay.
I have a weakness, so I try to like walk by, cover my eyes. But I met this author because at the Ren Fair that day was I'd bought a book at a Comic-Con last year and 2 years ago. And I saw the book on her stand, so I went up to her and I was like, "Oh, Hyperborea! I own this book. I met this author." She's like, "Oh, it's my husband, and this is my book." And then she had a really cute story, and I was just obsessed. So that was fun.
You were out there talking for a while. You chatted.
Yeah,
it
because
up,
she
you
had a
know.
cute. They met at a Comic-Con because they were both authors.
Aw.
A few tables away, and then they met and fell in love. And she's
Aw.
pregnant. It was so cute.
That is a great
And
story.
if you don't know anything about Ashley, her best thing to hear is like, how did you two meet?
Yeah.
It's like her number one
Yeah.
question. She loves to hear that story. And so obviously you got the deets on
Yes.
the two authors there.
Yep.
And-
She's writing a book about it, so I'm like, I can't wait to read it.
Oh, nice.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's some really good heartwarming stories. I've heard of so many people getting proposed to at the Ren fairs, and like
Yes.
it's becoming such a big
So
thing,
sweet.
you know. And I'm so glad that we're able to create our own little slice of
Yeah.
community out of this all, because it's been an adventure doing this whole bit, getting together.
Cheers to that.
Yeah,
Oh
cheers
my
to that. Yeah, absolutely.
We all raised our cans at the
Well,
same
I was gonna
time.
take a drink. I don't know.
No, that just hammers the point away right there. Okay, so yeah, what was your favorite moment at the Ren Fair? Was there anything that really stuck out to you? One of my favorites was, I gotta say, everybody wanting a chance at the flag, like
At the flag,
because I
to
had the
hold it.
flag pretty much like a good majority of it, but someone would be always like, oh, can I take it from you, or hey, can I see that? And then it's just all within the Tipsy Imps,
Love
and everybody
it.
carried the flag around at some point.
Which is
Different
good
people
because
had-
it was kind of a hefty thing, you know.
It
and
was-
You did some custom work, so you put a dowel, so you make
Yeah.
sure that it was
It would-
always
yeah.
unfurled.
But
and, like,
the
everyone
problem-
could see it.
Yeah, the problem was that it became a sail. And
Yeah.
so the wind,
When you start taking it, I remember
it
that.
would be so heavy, hard to deal with because
Uh-huh.
the flag would start flying in a certain direction. You're like, holy shit.
Worth it to
Worth
get
it.
the exposure.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
it was awesome. You could see it all there.
Yeah.
The flag thing.
It was also really cool to see that if I lost anybody, I could find the flag.
Yeah, just
in the-
look for the flag.
Yeah,
And that's,
I
you'll,
literally
find
found.
you'll find us. You'll find the imps there.
Yeah.
Well,
That
Ozzy
was
and I
cool.
love to go to all the vendors, and we kept going to try to go,
Vendor
stop
to
at every vendor. We weren't able to because everywhere we went, we ran into an imp, and then we got to talking, and so we just gave up. We're like, we will do the vendor shopping next weekend. It's
Yep.
too much. It was too many people, too much socializing, too much mead.
It was the most yapping rent fair we've ever done.
I do have to say the other fun time was you got it on the podcast, but when Dane and Maggie came,
sang for us.
the Princess and the Bard, I guess is their group name, and they came and sang with us, and we all sang along and had a little dance party. So
That was fun.
really
I got some great videos. I need to put those together. I just have not gotten around to that. But I have so many great videos because I had a little GoPro on top of my camera.
Oh, God.
So I recorded everything on top of
I'm
all this
nervous.
great-
So there's still stuff out there.
There's
that
so much content. Like you guys will just have to
It
wait.
was
I
like
will make-
you and like Scott were also just nonstop taking photos.
Oh,
just
he
out
got
there.
so many good pictures. You saw the little
Yeah, his
Facebook
stories.
It
His
was
pictures
great.
were so great.
They were really cool.
Yeah, he owes me those. So I'll have to go collect.
I would love to see everything.
He put it in
you
a
know?
book, like an album.
Yeah, like a
His
little
album.
photo album. It was so cute.
I would love to, I'm pretty sure he'll give that to me, but
Yeah.
well, I don't want to give my hopes.
Scott, if you're listening.
Let's get that book, huh?
Yeah. But yeah, no. What was your guys' favorite moment? Sorry, I kind of took.
Well, that's what I was saying was that my
I'd
kind
say
of...
like what was really fun watching Ian fight Adam. Like I remember at one point we all
Oh,
gathered and
that
watched
was
Ian fighting
fun.
Adam. And we were all cheering. Of course, Ian, I guess, is known to be the heel of our group.
Yeah.
He's always the villain. He's always gonna be the one that we're rooting against.
always rooting against
Poor
Ian.
guy. I mean, he takes it on the chin though. He's fine.
I think he likes it.
He likes it. He likes it.
Because you fought
I mean,
Ian
he
the
looked
next
like an
weekend.
evil character,
Yes.
though. He really did. He dressed like as a dark rogue or
Yeah,
ranger or
like
something.
ranger, I think he
But it
was.
was pretty creepy. Like a lot of the pictures, you almost couldn't tell he was there because he was that well.
He was
shot,
scary.
dressed.
Good. He had a good fit this year. He was
Yeah.
awesome. Was it forestry? No, but I don't blame him. It was still cool.
Yeah.
And then you fought Ian the next
next
weekend,
weekend.
the pirate weekend, and he kicked your butt.
Oh, all right. Moving on.
But I was rooting for you, babe.
Thanks. But that's fun. That's the Guardians of the Black Forest. Like they host that.
Yeah,
And,
sword
they're out there.
lessons and stuff.
They host the sword lessons, and you can pay them to have a one-on-one versus other people.
Yep.
I've never seen that before. Maybe they do it every year.
Yeah, they always do
They did
it.
it. It was a lot of fun. It was cool. Just fun to swing some foam swords around.
Oh hell yeah.
Yep.
But yeah,
I mean, you're in the Ren Fair, like, dude, you get to smack people. Like, dude, I love what they were doing down at the Pirates Cove, where they actually do the little battle arena with the guys actually
The HEMA fighters, yeah.
smacking each other with the metal on it. Oh,
Yeah.
it's so gratifying.
That's fun to watch.
like hearing the smacks. You hear metal on metal. Just, I was
Like
like,
colliding
That
each other.
has to be really hard.
Yeah. It's hot.
True.
That was actually the nicest day I think I've ever been at a Ren Fair.
Yeah,
That
it was
the
pretty nice.
That the ninth
Cool.
one we all came in, beautiful weather.
Yeah.
It was definitely warmer than next weekend, I feel.
It was way hotter. The following weekend, the
Yeah.
third weekend.
And then
It was
the
gonna
Pirates,
storm
the
that-
Cannonball, got canceled.
Yeah,
Because it was gonna storm, but I don't think it,
never
ever
happened.
did.
no, it never stormed.
Just cancel the Pirate Bowl, which was good because we got our tickets for free to the Cannonball.
Yeah.
Remember? So like we went to the door or like the front admission booth or whatever, and asked the lady, "Okay, yeah, we got regular tickets, but haven't got the Cannonball.
wanna buy the
tickets yet."
Cannonball
And she's like,
tickets.
"Oh yeah, don't worry. Like that'll be like so and so dollars."
And
I was
then
like,
we walked
"Great.
away and we
That works."
realized we never paid for it.
Yeah,
you
she
know,
just handed
she just
the
was so
handed the bracelets.
distracted.
Like, yeah, that's gonna be so dollars. Here's your bracelets. Like, all right, thanks. And I stood there for a while, and she never said anything else. I'm like, I guess we're gonna go now.
Yeah, I had no idea what was happening.
I don't know how it happened. It was
And
like, it
yeah,
was more,
she
it
was distracted.
Yeah, it was weirder than that. But
Yep.
either way,
But
it
they
never
did give
happened.
refunds to everybody.
Yeah, the Cannonball never happened. So whatever.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate, but you know it happens, and it's Iowa weather. It's
You
pretty
never know.
unpredictable. I didn't really go the second weekend because I was already booked, but also I heard it was gonna storm, so I was like, not the worst thing. But it's a nicer day, I think, when you're able to splinter off and actually go enjoy the
Yeah.
vendors.
Yes,
stuff like
that's
that,
what we did.
without our big group, because like you guys were saying. Dude, you could not go anywhere without seeing an imp, and then we'd have a conversation, and then we're like, hey, where'd everybody go? And then we start moving in a direction, and then
Yes.
find more people. Became like
It's
just nonstop. But it was fun in that aspect too. It's like something you don't really get to do often.
Right.
So,
I mean,
that was
don't
totally
get me wrong. It's awesome talking to everyone, seeing everyone dressed up, and just having the time of their lives. You know.
Yeah.
I think everyone was having a good time. But
Mm.
that next weekend, we definitely finally went to go see some vendors, saw some shows. You know, everyone always wants to see the joust. I'm kind of jousted.
I am so jousted. It's the same joust every year, but that's because we've been going that
Yeah.
many
So
times.
long. But I always recommend if it's like your first time at a Ren Fair or whatever.
Oh, you gotta go
like,
see the
I'll go
joust.
see the joust.
It's a whole
with you or whatever.
spectacle.
Hell
Yeah. Yeah, no, for us, we want a little bit more novel, but at the same time, I like to go and heckle. Like that's my biggest thing.
Yeah, that is
I'm
fun.
a heckler.
Yeah.
But like it's fun heckling. I'm not like a mean heckler. Like I'll say one of my favorite lines. He looks like he sits down when he pees.
Yeah, that's good.
Or like he wears socks with his sandals.
And I think that's fine. That heckling is like just
That's
it's
what
like,
they like.
Nonsensical.
yeah. And I think they want that. They want the crowd to like really get into it, you know? But
Yeah.
like if you start making fun of them like seriously, then it's like, okay, like come on, dude.
Yeah, so no, it gets people giggling and yeah, like obviously, like, if you watch the crowd, people are getting annoyed. Like I was at a couple Ren fairs and there's guys just heckling the whole time, and it was like, dude, yeah, that's not fun anymore.
No.
Like the first 4 was funny, but then now it's just like now you guys are, you're pulling on straws here.
And now they're trying to be the main character.
Yeah, now you're trying to
You-
make a
you
show
just
of it.
tell, yeah.
It's not that fun anymore. People are actually, you can see people getting visibly annoyed. They would keep looking back with like a stink on their face. I'm like,
You don't want to be that guy.
no. But the
don't
first 4 were like hilarious. People were loving it. But then just after the 20th one, you're like, okay,
Not today.
okay, guys, we get it. But anyways, okay. I think that was a good majority of that Ren Fair. So,
Now do we talk about the after party?
oh my god.
No,
Should we still go segment?
that's a bonus episode.
About the after party Ren Fairs. All right.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, we'll talk about a little bit about logistics. Know that this is I feel like it's become a tradition to go to the East Village because Sleepy Hollow to the East Village is so
closest,
easy
yeah.
to
Yeah.
just jump over there. Easy gathering place. There's booze. All of our people are there. And we just kind of meander around and do whatever and see what we can do next.
And so, like, I know,
We all ended up Beechwood, I believe.
is it
Yeah,
is it not
Beechwood.
always Beechwood? I know you've been doing the Ren Fair things probably longer than we have.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that? When's your Ren Fair experience? When did you start doing Ren Fairs?
It was mixing a little bit here and there. So I think I might have started around like 2015.
15?
But there was a couple years I didn't go, and then there was a couple years that I went again. And I think it was mostly because of relationship stuff. So it depended on the
Yeah.
girlfriend at the time.
For sure.
But yeah, it was just one of those things. It's like sometimes I'd go, sometimes I wouldn't. But I always thoroughly enjoyed it because I love getting drunk off of mead. And I love mead, and it was just so much fun. And like, it's like I could go and do whatever I want to do and just be whoever. And no one actually ever. Back then, it was a lot less strict too.
Yeah,
So
I heard.
Yeah,
it was-
so way less strict. So I would just saunter in there with all my booze.
Yeah.
Just like, on top of the bottles.
It's
I
my
would buy.
water bottle. No, there's nothing in there.
I literally had pockets with like
Yeah.
a bottle in it. People were just like, "Hey, that guy." Yeah, but it was a fun shit show. People were. Oh, one of my favorite bits was always to get together with people and start singing sea shanties as we go lollygagging around, and we just yell at the top of our lungs, and people would join in.
Love it.
It became a whole thing. But anyways, yeah, that was roughly about the time. But here and there,
You've been doing it because we've only been doing Ren Fairs, what? Is this our
Yeah,
third
just
year?
a couple years. I don't
This is
know.
our
We'd been
third year.
talking about it going for a long time, but we never made it. Oh, eventually we made it, obviously.
And what I know is that it used to be better. Like you said, it used to be less strict,
yeah.
you know, and there used to be camping there. Like we missed
The
all
camping
of
is
that,
still
you know?
there, but I think it's just it's a lot more to deal with now than it was back then, because there was a lot less people. So the fields were a lot more open to just tons of camping. So yeah, it just made it a lot easier. But now I think it's just because how popular it's become. They're trying to cater to more new people coming in.
Right.
Yeah, it's more
More
family friendly. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
But
Look,
yeah.
it's still a blast. Don't get me wrong. And like this is what we know, and we still have so much fun at this.
Oh
thing,
yeah.
man. It's
Yeah, in our little community, we like to get a little tipsy and hop around, because after the Beechwood, I think that's when we all start breaking off,
oh yeah.
and it became such.
You can't corral all the cats.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, drunk
there's too
cat!
many of
Yeah,
us.
drunk cat corralling is a whole profession in itself. Because you guys went over to Black Sheep,
Yeah,
we
we-
went over to Nightingale.
We met you. I met up with you at Nightingale.
I never made it to Nightingale. I made it to Koa Cantina right next door. I'm pretty sure I couldn't get into Nightingale because they were doing cover charts. I said, fuck no. By the time I got there, you know, if you go in there earlier,
Yeah,
there's
we
no
didn't have cover.
charge. Yeah, so like by the time I made it, and also I need to go home.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Then we got you
I was
home.
not gonna be able to make it for the rest of the night.
Yeah, then we went, I think after Nightingale, we were dancing it out drunkenly. There's some great pictures out there, by the way, of that. I might post that.
You
But, no, great. Because I kept
getting back here.
We did make it back here. We did.
Oh.
I carried my camera the whole entire time. I am so glad I did not break it.
That's crazy.
Because it was left random places
Yeah.
too many times. I should not have been doing that. That was like a $3,000
dangerous.
camera
Yeah.
with all its bits and so yeah, I really got to
made
be
it
more
back
careful.
in one piece though.
It did.
That's
it did.
awesome. Good.
Yeah, ran out of battery twice, but hey, it was a great time. We came back here and I started singing a lot of songs. I definitely did my best renditions. So
Gosh, looks
rock
like I missed
songs. I also did Harry Belafontaine, Jump in the Line. The Darkness, I believe in a thing called Love.
nice.
And I do a whole bit with the rock show there. Like, yeah, it's fun, but yeah, no, I was definitely laid out for the next day. Physically and just completely hungover, even though I took a ton of pre-plan. So it was
There's
just
only so much.
Only
those
so much
things.
they can do.
only carry
Yeah.
so much of you.
4 bottles of mead.
Yeah, they might
definitely
take care of
canceling
you
out
for
all-
2 bottles, but 4, you're
yeah.
And then
screwed.
continuing on like a Beechwood, and then I remember Black Sheep, we're like taking shots at tequila because like of course we're at Black Sheep, but oh man, that's
I heard
all,
that
that's all
you
I
also
remember.
had to like you bought one and they're like you're ready to go.
Yeah,
you
it's
were
like,
"No,
we're going
I
to
also
Black
don't
Sheep
drink
for
this?"
1 shot, and that's it. Shot and out. And he gets a whole huge drink. And so that's why I'm like, I'm leaving this idiot behind. I said shot, and that's it. Everyone wanted to go. And so everyone's outside, and Ozzy just drinking his drink.
Shout out
So I
to
left
Jason.
it.
For,
I was gonna say yeah.
shout out to Jason.
Jason was my.
I knew that he was.
Protector.
Sure, protector's a better word than base.
I knew he would take good care. I was like, I'm gonna leave my husband in Jason's
Yeah,
hands.
so Jason, listen. Thank you.
Did we go to the haunt? Was that another night?
We did that the next weekend.
because I was like, I remember the haunt, but I was
No, that
the
was
third
okay
weekend,
because
right?
we did the Ames Ren Fair, remember? And then we went to Hessen House. Then we went to
Was that?
Up Down until the haunt doesn't open until 7, and then we went to the haunt. But I don't think we made it to.
Gotcha.
We did not make it to haunt May 9th. But the group that went to the Ren Fair, the
following
Pirate weekend, we did make it to the haunt because the haunt was doing a special free
One shot, golden something.
Yeah,
shot.
something if you came in your Ren Fair garb.
That's right.
And
I knew
dude,
it.
almost everyone at the haunt that night was dressed up.
It was everybody was there, and we had like 4 tables. We took the whole bar over. There's a couple other like the Baldur's Gate person. They always dress as
the
a
Witcher.
Asterion,
He
the
sat
Witcher
next to me, and I
King.
talked to him for a while too.
Oh yeah. Oh.
He was just
The
trying to-
Queen
he
of
was really
Hearts
selling it. It's
lady
like,
that
come to
sells the
Minnesota.
turkey legs.
Yeah, no, I love
King.
that guy. No, the Witcher Safe House. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's his Instagram
Yeah,
handle.
so there was a ton of people there. It was super
Yeah.
fun.
I mean, that was successful. I think the tavern here definitely kind of adopt that, man. Give a shot if you come in with your rent.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
No,
You know?
Yeah.
yeah, we just did
That was
not.
very successful for them.
It came
I was
too
like, holy
fast.
crap.
Yeah. No, we'll definitely keep planning and doing more and integrate better.
Yeah.
Cause that was the first time, and it was just like, dude,
Yeah.
I was so spent from just doing so much build up to it that like during the thing, I was just like, I just want to get wasted because I
Yes.
just want to enjoy
Enjoy
myself.
it.
Really, yeah, you
Yeah.
would enjoy yourself.
Like I was
you know?
still doing content, I was still working. I felt like I was working the whole time, but in the most enjoyable way.
Yep.
But I was burning out pretty hard there, so yeah, that's why I couldn't
good.
make it to the next.
But I
weekend.
feel like speaking of pirates.
Oh yeah.
Are you
yeah.
pirated out or what?
No, I was
We did
gonna bring
pirate.
our other special event where we dressed up like
Yeah.
pirates
That actually, yeah, that was in the middle of in between the
the two Ren Fairs.
So yeah, tell us a little bit about that. What was?
Okay. So our
Since you're our
tavern,
librarian.
our tavern library book club this month of May was The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi by Shannon Chakraborty. And part of the reason we chose it is because Shannon came to Des Moines, to the Des Moines Public Library's AVID series. They do a series every year where they have AVID. It's authors visiting in Des Moines, AVID. And they bring a bunch of different authors to come speak about their writing process, their books, being an author, that sort of thing. And so I saw Shannon was going to be here, so I made the librarian executive decision. Let's do this and try to do an extra side quest to the library. So we went to the library downtown, and The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi is a pirate book. It's about a middle-aged pirate lady who goes on one last job, supposedly. And it's fantastical and super fun. So we did that. We went and dressed up like pirates. We had a group of 8 of us?
That was a good group.
Oh,
8
yeah.
sounds right. Yeah.
8-ish, and
Let me
these
tell you.
things are not normally you're not seeing people dressed up. It's very just normal
Like
people.
down to earth, or
Yeah.
an
no.
older crowd.
Yes, an older crowd, and we walked in dressed like pirates, and they loved it.
Yeah, we were definitely spotted from everyone, and
Oh yeah.
they started taking pictures right off the bat because I remember seeing that as soon as I walked in with the actual coats that Austin and I were wearing.
Yeah.
And then as we sat down, they were like, "Hey, do you guys want to sit in the front row?" We all looked at each other like, "Hell yeah, we do!"
Like, not just the front row next to the author.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that was awesome.
Next to Shannon herself.
Yeah, so they moved us up to the front, and then Shannon and the moderator, who is a Des Moines author, and I cannot remember their name, but they came and sat right in front of us, and Shannon saw us dressed like pirates and was like, "Oh my gosh, there's
Started chatting
pirates!"
up.
And we got to chat with the author for a little bit,
and got awesome photos.
yeah, we got to take a photo with her afterwards. We got a couple shout outs from the MC and from Shannon herself, and so that was really fun. And then we took the photo after. So we had to get at the end of the line for the author signing.
took
That was
so
kind
long.
of a
Like 2
bummer.
hours.
That
2 hour
line
wait.
was like wrapped.
Yes,
that was
yeah.
crazy.
And so we had to wait in a long line. I will say though, while we were waiting in line, there was a person in front of us who had like a Dungeon Crawler Carl keychain. So I started chatting them up, and then Ozzy had one scroll left over from the Ren Fair, and we gave them a scroll, and they joined our Discord. So
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
awesome.
Making new members wherever we go.
yep.
Yeah.
But we got featured by the Des Moines Library. They put us in their stories.
In their
and
email
everything.
newsletter.
Shannon herself and made a post about us.
Yeah, we
On
were in the
On
post.
Instagram, which
Yeah.
was fantastic. I was like, oh heck yeah, you know, like I don't know, that's the kind of fun stuff we do. Like, why not? You know, we want to have fun. We want to be fantastical. We want to have this
Yeah.
escape.
Yeah, it was
escape
silly. It was
It's
fun.
silly. It's cool. And like, I don't know. We encourage anyone that's listening to do the same. Like, go
yeah.
out there, freaking have fun, because like this is the group that will do it with you.
Yeah.
Yep. No, absolutely. I think we would not have done that had we just been doing it ourselves, or like
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
yeah, when we know we're all going into this together,
Yeah.
we dive in. We're
I'm
like,
not gonna
"Okay,
dress
let's
as a pirate
go."
by myself.
Like,
but
did
my
you make the
Tipsy
poll?
is.
You made the poll. Like, hey, are you gonna join us at this?
Yeah, I made the
Avatar?
poll in the Discord. I said,
It's like, yes,
I'll
no.
join. Yes, and I'll dress as a pirate, and no, I'm a loser, basically. No, I didn't say
And
that.
most everyone hit the yes, and I'll dress as a pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was great. That was a pretty cool experience to see that, you know, us doing stuff together is pretty awesome, and people recognize us for that.
Yeah, it was
So,
fun.
I totally
Great
love
author.
that.
Shout out to Shannon.
Yeah,
for,
shout out to the Shannon.
And then
bearing
we
with
had
us.
our actual book club meeting right before we were
Yeah.
recording this podcast, and we had a good turnout. And yeah, so
We have a lot of people wanting to join into the book club because they weren't sure. Now they've also been seeing us posting and
Yeah.
getting together. So the consistency is key, I believe.
yes.
I want, yeah, if anyone's curious, like, please, like, sit in on one, come hang out.
Yeah, well, you don't have to read the book if you want to just come and listen in. I mean, you might get spoiled, so
Honestly, even if you just want to hang out, I don't blame you. Like,
yeah,
you know,
come
like,
hang out. We
just-
talk about
just hang
books
out.
and other stuff
Uh-huh.
too. So
It's a
Like-
chill Tuesday. Like this is we usually do it on Tuesdays at the end of the month where we kind of just sit and chat, and then we get into all sorts of other
yeah,
conversational pieces, and it's lovely to hear and also be it's right now summer's upon us. We're sitting out on the patio
Yep.
and we talked about book stuff for I don't know, it feels like hours now. We're at 9. That's been like 3 hours.
We're coming on 3 hours.
Yeah, but that's all right. We're gonna
But
finish
it's
other-
low pressure. Read the book. Don't read the book. Come hang out.
Some people read half of
Audio
it.
book it. Read it. Check
Liam
it out
read
in the
maybe
library.
5%, 10% of it.
So I finished the book last
matter.
night. Ozzy finished the book. What time today?
1 hour before the book club
An
actually
hour
started.
before. I have my other book club tomorrow, and I'm 60% done with that book. So that's what I'll be doing tonight.
I just need to do audiobook. Like as much as I
Yes.
love sitting down and reading it, because then you get the book feel, and also I could sit in the beanbag. And
Yeah,
just
but
read
there's
flip
like
pages.
the narration these days is so good.
It is really good.
So good, and sometimes it's even better, and you get like a totally different experience.
Totally.
So it depends on the book for sure, but
Something you guys told me, and I was just like, yo, I gotta try that. Is to buy a book and the audio and do it at the
Yes.
same time.
they call
imagine
it immersion reading.
Yeah.
that just sounds so crazy.
Yeah. You've done
try.
it.
I've done it. I've done it plenty of times. You know, like I think it helps me out really quickly. Just skim through. Like I hear the author say the words, and I'm also reading it at the same time. Because like I know like sometimes when I'm reading it, like I can't pronounce something.
Yeah.
I'll freaking get stuck, and like keep
Yeah.
trying to be like, what, how do you? Then the
No,
author says
I'm like
okay,
reading
good,
it.
I
I'm
can just
like,
move right past. Good.
so and so, and and then I just like gibberish it in my head.
Yeah. You know, there's like, how do you pronounce?
That's none of my
How do you
business.
spell that?
That's none of my business.
Yeah. But immersion reading is it's great. I love it. I kind of do it as often as I can.
Yeah.
That's kind of my go-to way to do it.
We do have a couple ideas for the upcoming book
Yes,
club.
I'm gonna post a poll, so
Yep, so
stay
pay
tuned
attention
in
to
the
that.
Tavern Library channel.
All right, sounds good. All right, so other things that also have happened this month, kind of jumping back and forth a little bit here. I think after the whole thing with the author, we had a mead testing here, so you guys weren't there for
We were
that
at
one.
the Ren Fair.
Yeah, the Ren Fair for that one.
Different type
But-
of mead tasting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, my brother, I'm gonna put out a podcast bonus episode talking about mead. Actually, Wei was there with us, and we had gotten into a really good conversation about just mead, how it's made, the different stories, even coming up with names with it. So my brother's been really working at it to create interesting flavors. He's made a very good selection, and he's only gonna do more. He's already in talks he's talking about like getting his own place to make mead, like a whole.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're gonna have our potentially our own line of mead.
That's
the
so
Tipsy
fun.
and Mead.
I love it.
That'd be so
The titty
good.
mead.
You can have so much fun naming them too.
Oh, dude, we
that's
like
good.
half of the podcasts I did with him was just talking about how to name it. Like, what would you name this?
Yeah, like you gotta do like.
the goblin.
I was gonna say like D&D races and stuff, classes like that
Goblin's
stuff.
blood.
Yes, exactly.
just so many
Dragon's
ways-
breath.
Yeah, there's just so many things you can go with mead and the whole.
That sounds like a lot of
fantasy
fun.
That's
That
awesome.
sounds like a lot of fun.
Well, we'll bring him back. He actually has
Yes.
been doing testing with flowers like hibiscus and
Cool.
chrysanthemums.
Interesting. Okay.
And yeah, he's been testing how to make teas, like how to teabag
Yeah.
mead. I don't know. It's a whole process. I'm not a whole familiar.
So
with,
you tried all these?
Not yet, not with the flower stuff, but he has the basis for the mead. Yeah, no, I think we were really settled in one specific one that
Ooh.
you guys got to try,
And then we
we'll
have
do
to
the-
have like a whole launch party.
Oh,
like
we'll
release
definitely
party.
we'll do more testing. I told him I was like, we'll do as many testings as we need to make sure that this is what we like.
That's so
to
fun.
represent.
Heck yeah, man. That's what I love so much about this whole community. There's big things are always happening. I don't know. There's always like new things to like try and explore and do. So like that's another event that's coming down the line.
Yeah.
Mead tasting and launching a mead. Fantastic.
Absolutely. And I was telling him, I was like, actually, as he does the meat testing, I could actually do my pop-up shop too. And
Yes.
then we go
Sibo and
make our
mead.
own little like Ren Fair vendors and all that stuff like that. So if you guys were to open up a little Ren Fair vendor shop, what would it be?
Oh.
I already know I have a good idea
I
what
know
you
what
would do.
What are you doing? Your
The
dragon
scale
scales?
mail, yeah. I'd be trying to sell like scale mail, small little
Oh,
things.
that's-
Yeah.
There. So yeah, the
Wait.
Red Bear Workshop stuff that I'm. known
That
to
would
do.
I think that could actually sell really well because that is more unique than a bunch of the 3D printed stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And it is definitely way more unique looking, and it actually feels too like the feel and the weight and actually the clinking of it. There's a immersion part of it.
There's a few vendors that sell scale mail, but when they do, it's just one or two pieces. There's not a ton.
No, and it's
Right
usually
now.
from what I've seen, usually it's like either just a shoulder piece
Yeah.
or like a bra.
A bra, lots of bras.
Like, that's the thing. I want to get more creative with it. Like, there were some vendors at the Ren Fair that I got some ideas. Like, they had like a whole spine that goes into.
Oh,
like,
they made like a
tail.
dragon tail. That was
that
really
would
cool.
Like, that looks so cool. Like, I could.
You
try
could
doing
do like a
headpiece.
circlet type situation
Yeah,
probably.
like, I wanna
And what if
get-
it had like the dragon tail from there?
Any of that stuff. Like, I want to get more creative.
Your
with that,
little
just make
hand
more.
thing was unique. I hadn't seen much of that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that was cool.
And I think people really like that.
But I do think we need to put some sort of leather behind it because when you wear it all day,
Right.
it kind of like it's.
Annoying.
It's
Yeah.
those are all work in progresses.
Yep.
Like I would call myself, I'm still like amateur. at it,
Yeah.
But I'll be trying to
Oh, good.
hone my skills and try to
Sure.
do something fun with it.
And I could definitely help with that with the leather work stuff too. Like we were talking about
Yeah,
this
you guys
before. It's like
could
we could
do a duo
Yeah.
thing.
kind of like imbue both leather and scales together and make it both comfortable and functional and
Dang,
fashionable.
There you go. Oh, the
Ooh.
trifecta.
Try
Mine would probably be books.
books.
I'd sell like fantasy books or something.
I can see that.
Good.
You are a librarian, but
But like our books that you're trying to get rid of.
Oh
Like you're trying to downsize.
no, I don't want to sell our books.
yeah. Okay.
how about tarot reading?
Oh, duh. Yeah,
I was like, that's what I was
duh,
thinking
I forgot
initially.
about that. I'm so rusty at tarot reading. I haven't done it in a while. I forgot about it.
Well, now you know. The librarian is also our witch too.
Yes.
Yeah, one of our first, like when I first met you, you were all about tarot reading. You read
Yes.
me.
That was like early COVID days. I was really into it too. Yeah.
You read me, and all I had were a bunch of cheetahs, and I was like, "What's up with all the cheetahs? You're naive.
You were naive.
You don't know the world."
Yeah, because it was not a traditional Rider Waite deck. It was like a pretty
Oh.
artsy deck. That's my favorite that I like to use, and it has cheetahs on it and cats and
Gotcha.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
You do a seance one. Bring the Ouija board.
Bring the Ouija board out.
Ooh, I do have an Ouija board. I would
We
burn
do
myself.
too.
I would burn myself, and I love that.
Oh, cool. We have one that we got from like a
Pick your
vintage
nose?
store.
Was it
Yeah,
Pick
the
Your
Picker
Nose?
Nose from like the 70s. I'm like, is it haunted? It's not.
Oh, We'll work on
That's
it.
maybe for the best. I don't
We'll
know.
work on it.
I'm always like, nice ghosts only.
My mom came and saw those, and she's like, "You gotta burn these."
Yeah.
Yeah, the burn these.
She did not
She
like
did
those.
not like the Ouija boards.
I don't blame her.
Traditional moms, like my mom's the same way, super superstitious.
Yeah, same, dude. Like, yeah, she was actually like serious. Like, I was like laughing it off, and she like looked at me like, "No, you gotta burn these." I'm like, "All right, mom."
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Oh man. After that, so I think we actually would lead into a very cool like little Ren fair. We might have to do more of those. People loved it. Like last time. So speaking of that, you guys were also here for the last time I did the pop-up shop.
SIBO, yeah.
So you actually got to see it for
finally.
Pirate Night.
Yes.
The Pirate Bingo Night was also a huge hit here. I would say that people came and really enjoyed that. I said that I would also be here as a SIBO to trade in prizes. And so that's, I mean, now that you guys have actually experienced it, do you think that'd be like
Very
some,
impressive.
Yeah, it was fun. Like it's people actually were able to.
fun.
It was a hit. People were visiting SIBO
I had a
all
line.
night.
I had a line of
Yes.
people waiting to like trade trinkets and
Yep.
like prizes
Yeah,
and
I
stuff
think it's
like
a
that.
hit.
I
Like,
was
that's
like,
so much fun. Like, I feel people like really like that. Like, oh, there's actually a vendor back here. I could go
Yeah.
home with something.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw the foam sword just today.
Yeah.
foam swords, yeah, still around, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, like just imagine that, but just like we do an immersive level of just hey, we're just doing pop-ups with some scale mail, some books, and
Yeah.
a Ouija board.
Yes.
But the idea would be to have like a little bit of those like once a month or maybe where we all just
Cute.
kind of get together and just throw one of those and just have a bunch of people come on down and just hang out with us.
So it feels like you're visiting a Ren fair type of thing.
Yeah,
like,
mini
oh yeah,
Ren
there's
fair.
vendors over here.
Yeah.
Like, try to do that.
That's the idea.
Fun, that'd be fun.
Yeah, a little bit more immersive because I feel like a lot of the Ren Fair and I think this becomes a lot of the problem is that a lot of them just try to sell stuff and make money.
Yeah.
Because they have to recoup for paying to be a vendor,
booth, yeah.
and then
The
they also
travel.
and the travel, and they're actually trying to make money to live off of too. It's just like as much as that is a lifestyle, it also I think takes away a little bit of the immersion of like the fantastical feel of like, hey, I don't want to use my credit card.
Yeah.
for
Let me
every-
Venmo you.
What do they always say? Like, don't turn your hobby into a job you're like leaning on,
Oh, God.
Like, if this is more of a, if you're trying to be like a vendor and trying to be this whimsical, fantastical thing, that's a hobby, right? But when you're
Yeah.
actually trying to make a living off of it, it's
You
no
lose-
longer a hobby. You
Yeah.
lose that charm, that appeal, type
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah. So we'll figure it out. We'll play a little bit more with it, and we'll keep. I think there's a lot of things that we can definitely do. This community is growing, and we all have. I think there's so much potential for bigger, better things.
I think, with that, I think like if you get some performers out here in this parking lot over here, if we get like Ian and Adam sword fighting again.
Yeah.
As a performance, that'd be
Cool.
great.
People will
you know?
definitely pay for that.
Yeah, I'll start making bets on the side, like who's gonna win that.
You're a bookie.
I actually have an idea. I have an idea for an actual, way more immersive Rogues Corner because that's been a lot of fun. But we kind of just do it willy nilly.
Yeah.
I have an idea, so wait for
Okay.
that
Stay
one.
tuned.
Stay tuned for that one.
Interesting.
All right, so kind of jumping ahead just a little bit here. Something I'd really want to talk about and kind of be the last thing we kind of wrap up here with is that we do have a new event coming up here for a guild leader nomination to instate a new guild leader for the tavern. So a lot of interesting responsibilities, not anything I would say that is gonna be life sucking like but the idea is that we need someone to really represent the Imps in the way that we would love to have it represented, to lead events, to be the person that we could rally behind, be charismatic and have some fun with. And so we're putting up a nomination for a guild leader, and we want to do a campaign. So what do you guys think about doing potentially like a campaign? We could kind of do like some campaign ads. How does that sound? Like
To nominate the face of the Tipsy Imp Tavern. Because that's basically like the,
Yeah, that's
Kinda,
kind of the
yeah.
idea
yeah,
there.
you know, he'll be the face. He's the charismatic person that you see first thing when you open at the door.
And
right?
then they'll campaign for it.
Yep, yep.
For the
To,
people that
to get
really
the
want
votes, because I think we will eventually put it to the masses to get the full-on vote to see who they want to be.
And we need to have an above board election, no fraud.
No fraud. Ashley's anti-fraud here. So this will be like kind of like a school president. Voting for a school
Yeah.
president type
Yeah,
thing,
it really
you know?
is.
Like, you know, run for it. Like, what are you gonna offer? You know, what would make the Tipsy Imps love you? Like, hey, anytime you show up, I'll get you a trinket. I don't know. You know, something like that. Like that's what I'll be running on. Example.
I don't know. Sounds like red-handed Doran has already been making a teaser.
No.
And,
Look, if you see red hands anywhere, just that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. I'm sure there was more capable people to lead than Red Hand Dorn. Dorn Red Hand.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
I don't know. If he gets nominated, he's definitely in for the running. And,
I'm sure there's more capable folk out there.
well,
have
who
to
would you
see.
recommend then? Who would you recommend?
No, I can't say that right now, man.
Oh,
We'll have to be impartial.
It has to be, you know.
We have to see what the
I'll
people
keep my
put
vote
out.
anonymous.
this is a public notice. Like, what was it? Like
you
the
put your vote in.
Democratic nomination
Yeah.
party and the Republican nominations. We need to have those parties. We need to do a nomination party. Is that what we need to do?
Yeah.
Oh man, will I have 2 groups? Now let's make it 3.
Yeah.
No,
We don't want to be that same. No, we're not trying to be
we'll
that
brainstorm
satirical.
that.
We're gonna do a different type of political party.
Yes,
We've had to
agreed.
redraft.
Right.
Absolutely.
The drunk party?
Yeah, a party.
Party.
The party. Ooh, that one might win a lot of votes there. with
Very
Marshall.
tipsy.
You guys,
party.
you have actual real campaign political experience, so hire me for your campaign manager needs.
Oh, you heard it. If you really need help,
You can pay me in purple carbless and red wine.
Ashley's the
Boom.
girl. She'll help you out.
She
Watch
can
you
be
end up
bribed.
losing. That's the most embarrassing thing. You end up losing.
Okay, wow.
All that
Don't put
work,
that out there.
All that work you put in there.
Oh.
No, I think that'll be fun. That's definitely something that, yeah, we can totally do. It'll be fun.
Oh, all right, awesome.
We just gotta look for the nominations. I don't know. How will people vote, or how will people nominate? Do you just want them to just say it out loud on a certain board?
Did you make, like, a special
I think
channel
maybe a
for it?
submission, maybe just a submission form or something.
Yeah, like a Microsoft form or a Google form or
Yeah,
something.
just something like, hey, I'm sharing this to anybody who wants to vote or nominate someone, and then just put it out there.
I think that's the best way to do it. Yeah.
And then
Share it
once we
to
actually-
everyone in the Discord and
Yeah.
be like, hey,
Cool.
put your votes in.
Yep.
Love
And then I
it.
think we'll eventually get to the point where it's like, okay, now we're gonna do these ads to the campaigns, and I don't know. People have fun. I think want people to have a little bit of fun with it. It's not super. I don't want to make it sound like super serious. And so
Yeah, it's supposed to be fun.
It's supposed to be fun
silly.
because I mean that literally is our group. That's our almost like mantra. Like, you know,
It's
we
all
start
fun.
yelling Tipsy Imp. We go out to any event.
Or any event, yeah.
Yeah. So
And also, I know you said this before, but like whoever does become guild master still has a lot of support from the council masters and
yeah.
you guys.
So we'll act
it's-
as advisors.
Yeah, you're not. The guild master isn't gonna have to take on like
Crazy amounts of responsibility.
yeah.
All right, bud, this is all you now.
Yeah.
Handle the taxes.
yeah.
I actually like the term vizier. I want to be called vizier. So yeah.
You know, once the master's made, he could decide on what he wants to be called. you
Yeah.
know? It's his
That's
call,
fair.
so.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, there you go. Man, that leaves us with a lot to work with for this coming month of June. I'm not going to get into this episode. We're already at 47 minutes.
This is what happens when we don't podcast for a few weeks.
Yeah, we just have
We
so
get
much.
chattery.
Also,
That's
there was
true.
the Red Fair was a lot of fun to talk about. 'Cause,
Yeah, that's-
it's always just a hoot to see.
Look, it'll be back in the fall. You know,
Yeah,
if
oh.
you missed it this time around, stay tuned. I'm sure the fall is gonna bring new surprises.
And any shout outs you guys want to do for any of our members that you guys felt like really helped pull that all together, made it a fun event, and just I don't know. I'd like to shout out to Brandy for helping with the workshop stuff.
Brandy killed
Definitely
that.
Brandy.
That
helping
helped
the
out a
workshops.
ton.
And then, yeah, I mean, all you guys out here helping with the final touches. I think that was a really good idea. Having
last minute
Ren Fair workshop.
Yeah, that was fun.
Was it the day before?
The night before, yeah.
The night before, right?
Yeah, we stayed here pretty late cleaning up and all that too. So, oh yeah, shout out to Brandon for helping with the leather work and stuff as well.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Ozzy for the amazing flag that we got to represent everywhere.
Yeah.
Like that was fun.
Totally.
Yeah.
No, I knew that had to happen. Had to have a
And Ozzy's gonna
big
shout
bang.
out his wife for helping design that flag.
And thank you to the Voice of Oz for assisting me with Canva, because I've never really used Canva before, and so Canva Master herself came and helped me out.
Yeah, thank you.
Good, yeah, it was good stuff.
Yeah. And then we got a shout out to Lance. And Lance, that's an inside joke. I don't know if you know.
I was like, who the heck is Lance?
If there's 3 guys here listening about it, I'll know who Lance is. But yeah. Oh, and Jason. Jason came as Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Obsessed.
That was fun
That
as
was
hell.
a hit, dude.
I
That was
loved it.
hilarious.
Oh,
He actually came to his karaoke in the costume in Dungeon Crawler.
Oh.
And I pulled up a bunch of people to do karaoke for Bohemian Raps, and he was up there as
That's
Carl.
so fun.
It was hilarious. It
He
was
killed
great.
that. That was really cool. I liked it.
Awesome. Anything
Good
else?
stuff.
Any other shout outs for the rest of the night?
Hope you guys didn't miss us too much.
Yeah, I mean, we'll
definitely-
try to be back at a steadier schedule.
Yeah, no.
The Ren Fair just kicked our ass.
This whole month kicked it. There was just like
Yeah.
you got 3 weeks of Ren Fair. There was the meads, the pirates. There was just so much going on every single weekend. I just could not get around to getting anything done. I have a bunch of bonus episodes coming out as well, so just keep an eye out for that one. And
Like, subscribe, smash that like button.
Yes, I'm so bad at telling people.
Ring that notification bell. I've watched too much YouTube videos.
And
Awesome.
follow us on Facebook.
Boom. This will be coming out on Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, and of course Discord. So this is Lean Tran, your bard host for the night. So I'm joined here again by Ozzy and also Ashley. So thank you guys for all listening, and we'll catch you guys again next time.
Bye.